So I wanted to take a second and tell you guys about something that happened in my day today. Now, it's pretty common, to be honest with you, but I don't always have the ability to prove that this happened, and today I do. So I'm going to tell you all about it. So I get a call from a guy who says, hey, I'm looking at getting my crawl space encapsulated. I think I need to have it done. Is that something you guys do? I say, brother, that's all we do. We're the best at it, and we warranty it for forever. Happy to come out. So I go out to his place. And I show up, and it's pretty far out there. Beautiful property. Beautiful little goats. I love those little dwarf goats. Especially the baby. You know what, never mind. Anyway, point is, it's got a nice property. The crawl space would have been banging for us to do. Because it had a little bit of insulation hanging down and stuff, but the after pictures would have been amazing. I mean, it was just tall, square, clear, unobstructed views. I mean, I was already thinking about the pictures for after. Anyway, I stick a moisture reader on his joists, and I'm abbreviating this story somewhat. There were a few confounding stuff, but I stick a moisture reader on his joists, and they're great. It's as wet and as humid as it possibly gets right now, and they're like, the highest reading was 18%. Most of them were at 16.7 in the height of summer. Why? I have no earthly idea. But that's the facts. The facts is that his house was 2 years old, and it didn't have any mold growing anywhere, and the moisture readings were fine. So what do I call him and say? I call him and I say, hey dude, you don't need an encapsulation. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you don't need an encapsulation. I don't know what to tell you. I would love to tell you do, and if you want one, we're the best. You know, if you want, I'm happy to charge you for it, but strictly speaking, if I was you, I wouldn't do it. You don't need one. And this is not an uncommon occurrence. I've probably had to do this 15 or 20 times in the last year and a half, maybe more. Most crawl spaces in the low country have a moisture issue. That's just the facts. But every once in a while, they don't, and I can't make one up. And I always ask the client, I say, hey, considering I drove out here pretty far, took time out of my day, didn't charge you because we do inspections for free, and I told you the truth when other people didn't, you think you could leave us a Google review? And they always say yes. And they never freaking do. Well, this guy did. He made it. He was like, you know what, man? I appreciate this so much. I don't even have a Google account. I'm going to make one. He made a freaking Google account and actually went and left us a glowing 5-star review. I think this has happened one other time, and the guy didn't even really mention the details. You know, like that I had told him he didn't need anything, that it was fine. And I drove to Walterboro for that guy. And he left us a review. It was great, but he didn't put the details, so I couldn't use it for this. This guy did. He's like, John Hart came out to my property, said I didn't need anything, saved me thousands of dollars, and yeah, just a huge fan of this guy. His name's Michael. I can't pronounce his last name because it's awesome. Too many awesome consonants in there. But he is the shit, and I really appreciate him, and I probably shouldn't have cursed, but I did it. And yeah, anyway, if you go on our Google page and you look for a review from a Michael, you will see him talking about exactly what I just told you. So hope you guys all see this. And you know, look, like, we're not the biggest. We don't have all the branded vehicles rolling around yet and this and that, you know, and I don't have 10 crews or whatever. We're a small company. I got me, my partners, a few employees. It's not a big show, you know. So are we the biggest? Are we the most professional? No, I just cussed on this video. But are we honest? You damn skippy. So, you know, if you want someone to tell you how it is, we will do that. So hopefully this resonates with some of y'all.